Hello everybody, my name is Christopher and welcome back to another development showcase. Today I'm going to be showing off a new resource we've created, and no, before you get excited, I'm afraid it's not a fire resource. Today's fire is provided courtesy of Albo's fire resource. What we will be looking at though today is the Inferno TIC resource. For those of you who are not familiar, a TIC stands for a thermal imaging camera and is used a lot in real life by firefighters for multiple uses, such as locating hotspots in burning buildings, locating missing people inside of buildings, stuff like that. Before we go any further, I just have to say a big thank you to Adam Fenton, who once again has provided us with a custom TIC model, so make sure you thank him for that. The TIC resource comes with a simple configuration which allows you to define which vehicles TICs can be removed from, much like the ladder resource if you're familiar with that. In fact, it uses the same commands. So, to remove a TIC from this vehicle, all I have to do is go up to it, open the chat box, and type /TIC, collect. This will place the thermal imaging camera in my hand. It's a little bit small, but you can just about see it. Once you have the TIC in your hand, you can see in the top left there are two options. I can activate TIC or I can aim TIC. Aim TIC just does this. It serves no functional purpose other than it looks kind of cool, and if you go in first person you can see the model there a bit better. Pressing left click to activate the TIC will do just that. So we're now looking through the TIC. When you're inside of the TIC cam, your camera movement is somewhat limited. You can only look a little bit left and right. You can look fairly far up and fairly far down. And you can move, but it is a little bit jumpy. This is intentional, as the idea is that if you like to move or reposition, you should take your head out of the TIC, move to wherever it is you want to go, and then reactivate. So you can see now that in the top left of the screen I have two options. I can disactivate the TIC, which I just showed you there, or I can adjust the sensitivity. We'll come back to the sensitivity in a little while, but one option that isn't listed up there is zooming in and out, which is done through the scroll wheel. You can hear there's some feedback as I can't zoom in any further. And again, because I can't zoom out any further. So, as you can see, the TIC camera provides a sort of monotone view of the world in front of you, with anything that isn't a heat source displayed in grey. This is an attempt to simulate what the real TIC cameras look like. It's my understanding that these sorts of things typically show up as grey or black, which is what we've tried to replicate here. And as you can see, it works. There's fire. I've moved around the side of the building here so I can demonstrate the sensitivity to you. One thing I will point out now is that unfortunately, due to FiveM limitations, heat signatures, we'll call them that, heat signatures that aren't directly in the line of sight of the player will display at full brightness, and you just saw that character on the left hand side there, that one that's walking towards us, change color as he got closer to us. But you can see further over there that the color is very, very bright. And you can even see the fire, but you can't when you zoom in. There's not very much we can do about that, unfortunately. But sensitivity, the purpose of that is to help you identify people specifically. So as you can see, there's a person in front of us here who at the moment is coming up very grey. He's only very slightly orange. If I increase the sensitivity of the camera though, you can see he gets brighter. Now, like I said, people in the background are going to show at full brightness regardless until we move around the corner and look at them as well. But for people directly in your line of sight, that's how sensitivity works. So if, for example, you were looking for just fire and not people, you could turn the sensitivity all the way down. Or if you were looking for people specifically, you could turn the sensitivity all the way up. And just to demonstrate that again, I've moved around the corner. Here are those three people that were showing up very bright for us. The sensitivity is at the minimum, so now if I turn it up, they'll show at full brightness. And that's all, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, I'd like to thank Adam Fenton for the model provided to us for this resource. Much appreciated. Make sure you stay subscribed. We still have a couple more resources coming out this month. As always, if you'd like to take a look at our alpha resources before they go into beta, you're free to check on our GitHub, where we post them all, or you can join our Discord, where we post regular updates. Thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.